Hey guys, I thought I'd take a moment and talk about Leelah Alcorn, the transgender teen who committed suicide. Because of the inacceptance of transgender teens like her, Leelah threw herself in front of a truck and committed suicide because she felt her life was not worth living anymore. There are many people that could be blamed for her death. The blame in the media is currently being passed around from the parents to people in general, and there's counter arguments. I am not going to blame this entirely on the fact that her parents seem to be highly religious and unaccepting of her ways. It's not even the fact that they're religious, but the fact that they, as people, could not accept their own daughter for who she was. They made her think like there was something wrong with her, like she was doing something wrong. Now I'm sure the pressure of the cult of Christianity was probably a prime factor in her parents' inacceptance, but another prime factor is the person itself. I'm sure there are many Christian families who would do anything they could to accept their son or daughter for who they are. And there's some non-religious families that probably fail to accept their children for who they are. The problem here not only lies in the pressures of religion, but it lies in people just being judgmental jerks and not accepting others. Some people are so stuck in their stubborn beliefs and ways that even someone who I'm sure they probably do love, they push to the point of suicide. They never take a moment to try to accept and understand. They isolate them, like this poor girl. Who was she hurting? Nobody. Whether she identified as boy or girl, she was not hurting anybody. But society was hurting her. I feel nothing but disappointment for her parents and for anyone that puts her death in vain. How could you, in any situation, spit on someone's grave after they died when they have done nothing to harm you? How could you judge someone so strictly based on misinterpretation of a book that's thousands of years old? Show me in the Bible where the word transgender exists. Show me where it says this is wrong. And even if you could, it is simply a book. It does not matter. It is nothing but an ancient book. It is not sacred. It is not holy. It is corruption. Society disgusts me sometimes, but her death needs to be a lesson. People need to learn what their judgment and inacceptance can do. I'm not just talking about transgender. I'm talking about anyone who identifies as different or has different beliefs from you, whether they're religious, whether they're gay, whether they believe pigs can fly. You cannot condemn them. Your words hurt. Your actions hurt. Think about it. Think about if the situation turned around and it was you who was being unaccepted. How would you feel to be unaccepted by so many people, to feel so alone and unsupported? Think before you act so stupidly. Think before you believe what other people believe. Think not about yourself and your reputation and your so-called afterlife in heaven. Not about that, but about the now, about the people around you right now that are hurting because of your words, because of your actions. Stop what you're doing and think,